Off the cuff testimony. I just found this out. Nico, can you share just your experience in the Bible and Redemption Church and your connection to our church, which I had no idea, but he told me tonight, and I was like, oh yeah, that's amazing. Check it out. Check it out.
Absolutely. So Delray Beach has such a special, will always have a special place in my heart. Originally, I'm from New York, and the way that sin attacked my life was through addiction, and I was what you would call last stage drug addict, the final stage, where I was going to either die or end up in an institution or something like that. So God saved my life, and I went and I had gotten sober, and through His hand, I had come to Delray, and fresh out of the rehab, I was looking for a place to go for church. So the first place that I came was Redemption Church. It was in the library, and I got my first Bible here. So the first Bible that I actually was like, I want to own this. I'm taking this. This is mine. Like, that was from here. And I still have the Bible in my car. It's the black ESV version of the Bible. And I still read ESV. I still read it. This is like a come full circle thing for me. I came in one way, and then God is bringing me back around. Now I'm coming here as a worship leader, as someone who leads others in church. I just didn't think that those things were going to be possible for me. So this church and this community holds a very special place in my heart because of that. And I just want to encourage you guys, that when Christ gave us the Great Commission, He wanted us to go into places where people didn't want to go. He wanted us to go into the world. I know a lot of us, we like to stay in our Christian world, protected in the wings of God. I mean, who doesn't want to do that? But it's just so important to go out and talk to these people in the community who are struggling with addiction or trying to stay clean or whatever it is, because they need you guys. They really, really need you guys. I mean, when I had got my life cleaned up and I was trying to do it in my own strength, I just wasn't able to do it until I came. It was always relapse here, relapse there, setback. It wasn't until I came and put my all in Christ. And it was nothing that I did. The only thing that I did, which I would encourage you and everybody else to always do, is just show up. And not just to church, but show up in life for Christ. And let's always have that Matthew 6:33 mentality of putting the kingdom first. So I have a friend who's building a company right now. He's building a business. And he was cutting hair. And he stiffed me. I made an appointment with him, and he did a no-call, no-show. And I called him up, and, I'm talking to him like he's a little brother. And I said, listen. He's like, man, I'm sorry, he's having problems with my girlfriend, and this and that and the other thing. And I said, listen, man. I said, can I be honest with you? We need to have, as people who believe God, if you confess the name of Christ, we have to have that Matthew 6:33 mentality and putting Christ's kingdom first. I mean, it just doesn't mean that we're going to be perfect or we're going to do it perfectly, but when we put one step forward, He comes one step closer to us. So I just want to encourage you guys with that. Thank you so much for having me here. It's a pleasure and an honor to be here with you guys. Thank you.
Yeah, that's awesome. Isn't that sweet?